This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Okay, so I figured out that I only am getting direct sunlight in the morning. So when it comes to this guy, this string of pearls, I think I'm gonna have to permanently put her somewhere in the line of sunlight, which is kind of limited. If I hung it here, it would be a little awkwardly out of the corner. But, I mean, obviously this moves with the sun. But maybe like here? But still, that'd be better for a floor plant, oh my coffee, than a hanging plant. I don't know, but I definitely want her to get direct sunlight. So right now she is soaking it up on my desk, but we'll have to figure out. Maybe hanging it like in this window corner or something. But anyway, it is 7:45 a.m. drinking coffee out of an old Vlogmas mug, and I am getting ready to go to a workout class this morning, which should be fun. It's beautiful out, sunny. This is so nice to wake up to because it's been so overcast and snowy. Okay, I just put on my workout clothes, and this is such a throwback because this is such a typical outfit I would have worn to a workout class BC, before Corona. So I'm wearing, well, I'll show you over here. These leggings, I always get questions about them when I wear them. They're like a smoky pattern. They're from Lululemon, but I got them at like the special, what is it called? They have certain stores where they launch products for the first time. I don't know, but they had one in DC where they had like certain products that weren't everywhere, but they are Wonder Unders, I think. And they're a really cool pattern. So I'm wearing these and then a Fabletics crop top. It also has a bra built in and it's really supportive and I really like it for boxing. And my Nike shoes. I'm gonna run out the door, catch the train. The light is all behind me. Also, I always put my hair in braids. Anyway, so I'm going to a boxing class. Rumble is still offering classes. I don't know, I've been super hesitant. I haven't been to a workout class in like a year, but I've talked to so many people that have done them and like gone to classes and said that it is so safe. They take so many precautions and like they make sure that you're spaced out enough. You wear masks, they over sanitize like everywhere. And I was talking to my friend who went and she convinced me because I really trust her. And I thought, you know what? Might as well. I miss boxing so much and they have Rumble on ClassPass and I still have ClassPass credits. So I am going to go to a class. I'm going with my friend. I'll let you guys know how it is. This is very much a trial run for me. I don't expect to like be going to a ton of workout classes. This is literally one in a year. It will be a nice change of pace though. So I'm gonna hit the road, put on a nice coat because it is freezing outside. I almost forgot my boxing wraps, so that would have been bad, but we have them, we're good. We are hitting the road, 2 minutes late, as usual. Okay, of course I'm running late right now because I had to wait like 10 minutes for both of my trains, but we're almost there. Okay, class just ended. My friend Julie just went to go wash her face, but it's super empty. Our class was like very spaced out and it felt super safe, so I'm really happy about it. Doing the workout in a mask was like not as bad as I thought, and it felt really good to like get back into boxing and punching and stuff. Definitely recommend. Now in the Flatiron. Speaking of which, there is the Flatiron building. It's under construction right now. It's been this way since I was last here in the summer. We went to a bagel place. I forget what it was called already, but it was really good. I filmed the clip in there, I think. And now I'm going to Duane Reade. It is the afternoon now on Saturday and I wanted to get some podcast work done. We kind of have a heavy podcast weekend because we have been recording and putting together episodes, I don't want to say last minute, but kind of close to our upload days. Sierra and I have both been kind of all over the place ever since I moved and started a job, and so did she. So our schedules
now are very slim of when we can record together, because like obviously we started this podcast when we were both doing our own social media kind of things full time and such. And now we're both working, so we have weekends to do the podcast, but we still love it, and obviously it's really important to us, so we're trying to prioritize and get ahead, basically is what I'm saying. So we were previously recording like an episode on the weekend, and then one person would upload it or edit it late and then upload it to like the next, to schedule it for Tuesday. This is our little Google Doc that we share for ideas, prep, brainstorming, but we definitely want to get 2 episodes done this weekend, because then we'll have the one for Tuesday and we'll be a week ahead. So then our plan is to record an episode for the week after, so we'll be a week ahead, and then that day record the intro that's going up in a couple days, if that makes sense. So the intros are still super up to date because we want to be able to like keep up with current events or things that are going on in our lives. And then the bulk of the episode will be for the next week, because we want to have time to actually like edit it. I've just been showing you the screen this whole time, so you probably read this entire thing already. But if you guys want to listen, the link to the podcast is always below. We're recording an episode about toxic positivity and kind of just talking about the line between being positive in a positive way, like a healthy way, versus when it becomes toxic, when it becomes like, you know, too oversaturatingly sweet and you're ignoring real problems. So we kind of wanted to just explore that. We like just having discussions on these things and like debating different ideas about it. I have a few articles here that we're going to do. So I'm working on this, reading through these and pulling out things I want to bring up in the episode. This is our podcast Instagram. If you're not following it, at Fingers Crossed Pod. It's a great time. If you guys remember, we have a website that goes with the podcast, and it is a Squarespace website, and I am partnering with them on this video once again, which is really exciting. Squarespace is the easiest platform to make a website. This is what ours looks like. It is so user-friendly. It's honestly just an awesome all-in-one platform for your online presence. So we use it not only for, you know, getting feedback from our audience. We have a whole page that can direct you of where to listen. It directs you to the anchor, so all the different ways that you can access it. You can even treat it like a blog and have like blog posts with comments and an interactive community that way. You can easily integrate other platforms too. Like we have our social media linked, so the Instagram automatically uploads all of our pictures as they go up on there, and then you can link people to it. So it's just really an awesome one-stop place if you guys are ever looking for anything related to the podcast. You can go to fingerscrossedpod.com. They have a really in-depth and insightful way to look at your analytics and see, you know, the kinds of audience. If you have products you're selling, like we have merch, we have it on our Squarespace site, and it's through a third party, so it actually sends all of the orders. You go on here, you order, and it goes directly to the production company that actually makes the merch and sends it out. So it's all integrated seamlessly. I can't recommend Squarespace enough, and it's just made our lives so easy since the day that we made our website. And I'm really glad that we chose to make it on Squarespace. So I would totally recommend you guys sign up for yourselves. If you're looking to build your online presence, having a website like this is amazing. So you can go to squarespace.com and sign up for a free trial. And then when you're ready, you can go to squarespace.com/KristeeVetter, and you can save 10% on your first purchase of a website or a domain. The link will be down below in this video, and you guys can sign up with my link and get you that 10% off on squarespace.com/KristeeVetter on any website or domain. Laundry day, including my wraps from Boxing. I don't think I filmed in here yet, but it's definitely a more inviting laundry place than the basement of my last apartment. Hey Siri, set timer 38 minutes. Great. Hello. This is awkwardly far away. Just made a bagel. Why did I take a bite at the beginning of the sentence? Today is Sunday, and I honestly got ready for no reason other than I felt like it. And I want to make a little run to the grocery store. I'm not doing a full
grocery shop this week because first I still have a lot of like avocados and toast and I am getting HelloFresh this week. So I don't need to buy stuff for dinners, which is great, but I do want to just get a few small things like oat milk. I think I'm gonna go to Whole Foods this morning. We're recording the podcast at 1 my time, which is in 2 hours and 8 minutes. So I'm gonna eat my bagel and then I think we're gonna go make a little Whole Foods run and then it's a big podcast recording day. So cheers to that. Also, you guys, I have been struggling lately with baby hairs that stick up and they just are wilding all the time. So I've tried using like pomade kind of stuff to stick them down once they're already up, but I'm wondering if anyone has any tips on ways to prevent them in the first place, like products you use like maybe after in your damp hair. I mean, it's like not that big of a deal, but it's the kind of thing where I notice it and it bothers, like they stick straight up. So very alfalfa vibes. It's hard because a lot of things that would help them stay down might make your hair greasy, so I don't really want that. I guess I'll show you. Boom. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see them better now. So this is what I have that I've used, I didn't buy this for this purpose, but it's the Kristee Soft Shine Grooming Cream, frizz reducing, soft hold, shine and separation for all hair types. So I wanted to get this mostly to like slick my hair down with ponytails and those kind of things. So it's kind of a strong pomade, so I don't want to like, because then it looks greasy, you know, but then they still don't stay down. So I'm just like helpless. So if anyone has any life-changing tips or tricks, let me know. Now they're down, but they look like very flat. They're just, I don't know what I'm doing. Boar bristle to try and make them softer. Does that do anything? You can definitely see like where my highlight stops though. Okay, well that's good enough for now. I am going to make a little Whole Foods run and then we'll come back and get ready to record. I am getting out of here a little later than I hoped, so it might be busier than I hoped, but you know what? We're gonna roll with the punches and see what Whole Foods has in store, literally. Just a mini haul. Again, I didn't really get like full groceries because I didn't need to, but some essentials. Coffee. I got some cold brew. I've been loving iced coffee lately, so this is my favorite one. By the way, people ask which one I use, and previously I've been using a cold brew concentrate from Trader Joe's, but it's not my favorite. I think this is probably my all-time favorite that's sold in stores like this. It's the La Colombe cold brew. It's medium roast. It is the Colombian, so very good, the yellow bottle. And with that, of course, oat milk, Califia Farm, and I got some salsa. This is what looked like it'd be this most similar to the cowboy caviar from Trader Joe's. It is roasted corn, bean, and cotija is definitely a cheese. I did not think about that. But I honestly try to eat like 80-20 gluten and dairy free, and then 20% of the time it's okay if I have a little bit, because it's for my skin. And usually, well, I don't want to get close up, but I have eczema and it gets worse when I eat gluten and dairy. So if I have a little bit, it's okay. My skin hasn't been like terrible lately. So I got coconut rice, it's microwavable, 2 servings. I got some Kettle and Fire bone broth tomato soup. This sounded so good. I used my bone broth in my chili, so I don't have any left. And I love tomato soup. I got 3 Olipop's. You guys know it's my latest obsession. I love the strawberry vanilla flavor, and I also got a vintage cola this time. So I remember trying this and not like loving it as much, but I still thought it was good. I'm not really putting these away, I'm just slightly moving them. I got a hummus. Oh, sir, he got a little dented in transit. I got the balsamic caramelized onion hummus because they don't have everything hummus there, and I really like balsamic flavored things, so I thought this would be good. These are the Made Good mini cookies, chocolate chip. They're pretty good. I mean, they're not like chocolate chip cookies. They're free of, you know, gluten, dairy, nuts, everything that makes cookies good. traditionally. So they're like little tiny packets and they're made with better ingredients. They have like a serving of vegetables or something like that. You guys can pause this and look at it if you want, but they're very like, we are super healthy. Some blue corn tortilla chips. They've been my chip of choice lately to have with salsa. Got some more gluten-free pasta because I am almost out of my last penne. So this is just the Ancient Harvest corn, brown rice, and quinoa penne. I haven't tried this one before, but seemed good enough. I don't know. I got some sliced mushrooms. I think I'm gonna cook these tonight and use the last of my chicken to make like a pasta chicken mushroom kind of dish. Some frozen sausage. This is one of my favorites, Applegate chicken and maple. I like to have these on hand for when I run out of like something fresh like bacon. And speaking of bacon, I got some bacon. So this is center cut smokehouse bacon, Whole Foods brand. I got a sweet potato. Honestly, I was gonna get more than one, but all of the ones there were ridiculously massive. This was the smallest one I could find, and it's pretty big. And the last thing, a sweet treat. I didn't know these existed. They must be new because, well, I knew that Smash Krispies existed. They're like a Rice Krispie treat that's like gluten, dairy free. This is such a good flavor too. The strawberries one I've had before, and they started making chocolate dipped. I saw it today, so I was like, okay, I can't walk away from this. So I'm gonna try this. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing because these are like the best treats ever. We have 45 minutes until we're recording the podcast. So I'm going to make some food and do some last minute prep, and yeah. All right, folks, we have pushed back our recording for a bit, and I finally got the table that I've been waiting for that I ordered in the mail. It was supposed to come on Friday, but it got here today, which is interesting because it's a Sunday and I thought that they didn't deliver on Sundays. No post on Sundays, am I right? But it arrived. So I'm gonna go down to the front desk and pick it up. It might be kind of big, so we'll see if I get to use one of the fun little luggage carts. It is a pretty small box. I was able to carry it and it wasn't too heavy. And I mean, it's gonna be a small table, so. All right, cute little guy. It's called the, hopefully you can see that, and it is a little laptop table. I wouldn't use the word expert to describe myself in any fashion, but I do like to think that I'm good at building things such as IKEA, which I know is meant to be easy to build. Here we go, folks. So it's like a little black hardware glass top table that's gonna slide right under that chair in the corner. Instructions, random bars, where to begin. I think I'm just gonna pull all of the plastic off and lay the pieces down so I can identify them. Okay, so this is it. It's just these pieces and the glass. And should I time myself and see how long it takes me to do it? That's about to be me. Max capacity is 15 kilograms. Wow, that's actually pretty strong. And then we just attach the 4 bars into that, screw them in, and do the same thing with the small screws on the top piece and lay the glass in on top of those. Oh, flying screws, already losing it. You don't even need tools for this. Oh no, so not satisfying. I've ruined it! Okay, that looks so cute. I really like this. It's definitely lower than I expected, but I kind of like it because it's level with the chair and then it doesn't cut off the window like that. And it definitely needs like an understated little table by this window. Big fan. Okay. Or I could even slide it on this side because it tucks pretty far under the seat, which is so nice because then it's out of the way. What do you guys think? I'm excited about it. Beautiful. I'm going to do some last minute podcast prep now. Poured myself some of the iced coffee that I purchased this morning, and we're having a little afternoon pick-me-up. I need to break down those boxes because I don't think I'm going to be returning this one, and then I'll take those out. But how nice is this setup? And then you can really, I like how far you can either pull it in and it goes under, or all the way out. I really like how deep it is. I didn't realize it would have this much of an option, but it's not just for, you know, you can have your laptop, but then have something in front of it too, and have like different planes that you're working with, or have something behind it. So very into this. Okay, yeah, I really like this, having it sideways, because then I can have my laptop right in front of me and something on the side. All good things. All good things. I finally pulled the trigger and ordered a chair for my office, my desk / vanity. And someone sent me this on Instagram, someone who watches my videos, so shout out if you sent me this, because it's honestly the ideal of what I was looking for. Simple, like a nice medium to light gray, and comfortable. All the reviews are really good, and she said she has it and she thinks it's the comfiest thing ever. So it's called Smug Desk. It's on Amazon. I put it on my Amazon shop page, which is always linked below if you guys want to look for it. But yeah, it has like 672 ratings, and they're all super high, which is really good to have that few 1-star reviews on Amazon. And I've looked at a lot of chairs, and I'm just excited about this because it has a backrest and back support, but it's not super high up, because I don't really want to be able to see it in the mirror if I'm sitting at the chair. Plus it's on sale right now for $97 as opposed to $130, which is great. So this will be good because I'll get this on Friday, and then I can actually work at my desk for a long period of time and have this more as like a coffee table, or like drinking coffee kind of table, and not like doing my work all day here. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of that table yet. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Next step would be to get a couch, and with that, a coffee table. And that's where I'll probably like eat most of my meals, I'm guessing, is at the couch, like at the coffee table. So anyway, just baby steps, like moving parts. And I ordered my throw blanket for the bed. I'm not sure when that'll arrive, probably in a week or so. But next I really want to get nightstands. I feel like I'm a broken record talking about these things that I still need to get with you guys that I have not done. But getting one small thing makes me more motivated to get on it and get more things. I'm setting up currently to record the podcast right now, and I thought I would share with you how this has been going. So basically I hug a big portion of my closet and take it out to place it on the bed, so then there's room to sit. So I sit on the floor since I don't have a walk-in closet. It's a little bit cramped, but you know, we make do. And I don't know what I'm gonna set this on in the future, but right now it's still a box, and I just sit on this pillow on the ground. Microphone is up here. We've decided that we want to, for the sound quality, because Sierra is now working at a tech company that has a lot of like work with microphones, and she's learning a lot about sound production, which is helpful for us, is that we're recording like closer to our mouths but turning down the input volume, so it's like more, it's supposed to be better. So anyway, that's why I'm putting it at this level. Usually I would probably put it lower. My headphones, so it doesn't echo. We use headphones like this because AirPods aren't gonna play through the microphone, so this plugs directly into the mic, and then you can hear yourself and how your sound is coming through and the other person's. So I do still get some questions about how we record the podcast, so I might as well show you. I'm gonna wait for Sierra to FaceTime me, but it's really simple. We honestly just FaceTime over our laptops, and then we open QuickTime Player and just say new audio recording, and we record our audio separate. While we're on FaceTime, we say 1, 2, 3, we press record, and we just have 2 separate audio files. Whoever isn't editing texts their file to the other person, and then we just edit them together. We switch off, and it sounds like we're in the same room. So pretty amazing. We love it. She should be calling any minute, but she's always late. I saw a tweet recently that was like, you either have a naked neighbor or you are the naked neighbor. And I just thought of that with like, you either have a friend who's always late, or if you don't think you do, you're probably the friend that's always late. She's not even here. Hey, I just literally ambushed you with the camera. I'm sorry, but I like your sweater. That's true. We just switch off. Honestly, yeah, you still can't hear in the camera, but you can pretend you know what Sierra's saying. Okay, okay. Yeah, do some. We have 2 episodes on the docket, and we will see how this goes. But Gotta close the closet door to get better sound quality. Into the dark. I look like I'm from a horror movie. Like Disturbia or something. Okay, we have completed the first episode of the podcast. We're gonna reconvene in 2 hours to record our second one, but for now it is time for me to cook some dinner. A nice little pasta dish. So what I'm gonna do is cook up the mushrooms that I got with some garlic and then cook the pasta and throw it all together in the pan with some sauce and it'll be good. It is now at 10:30 p.m. and I'm very tired. We just finished recording the second episode of the weekend of our marathon recording day, and it was a really good one. I'm kind of like, it might be kind of controversial, but I'm honestly really interested in the conversation that could come from it. So it is our toxic positivity episode that will be up on Tuesday. So by the time this is up, it should already be up. Podcast is linked below, like I've already talked about. I just need to wrap this up because I'm actually editing it right now, the first half, and I want to get it sent off for approval. And yeah, so thank you guys for coming along on this weekend in my life in New York. And I love you so much. Subscribe if you're not already because I upload New York lifestyle work week vlogs all the damn time. So it's a party, join it, good times. Love you, thanks for watching. If you made it to the end especially, you have a special place in my heart. Like, why did you want to look at this face for this long? Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.